A first match under the new manager had certainly lifted the spirits for a trip to the Spanish capital. And previous European performances this season had put everyone in the best possible spirit as they began their journey. This was a competition in which domestic turmoil had been set aside, and with Gregory appointing Steve Harrison as his new coach, Villa were ready to extend their European adventure.
I'm delighted that the things are coming along so quickly because, you know, sometimes I suppose when you sit down and have weeks on end to wait for it, the panic probably sets in then. But I haven't got time to worry about it, to be honest, because it's on top of us. As soon as the Liverpool game was out of the way, as you say, you know, we're straight into this match in Madrid. The most important thing for me is making sure that the players are right. And you know, they obviously were affected of the events of last week, and we just really had to settle the players down and concentrate and get focused on the match on Saturday. And now again, this Madrid game comes along, and it's the same situation. You know, all the staff at the football club were geared to make sure that the lads are as best prepared as they can be for this big match.
Which is that? No, it's a GB passport.
I've appointed Steve Harrison yesterday, who's come back to Villa. He's been here before. He knows everybody knows him. He's a tremendous fella. He's a fantastic character and great personality. Very, very bubbly person. He's going to be absolutely brilliant to me. And the players in particular on the training ground. I'm delighted to have him around. He knows Stan Collymore very, very well. He coached him at Crystal Palace. He spent a long time with him at Palace, and of course with Gareth Southgate as well. So all in all, I think it's. I'm absolutely delighted that he's decided to come.
And I said to my wife just last week, I'll get another break. I'll get another chance. I know that. Because I know what I'm good at, and I know if I keep working, I'll deserve a chance. And I think that has happened. But people's got to give you that chance. That's out of my hands. I think I've earned the chance, but it's up to other people to have given it. But like Mr. Ellison, like John, has given me this opportunity to come back to a magnificent club, and I'll give it the full belt.
The interest in this trip was like no other. A place in the semi-finals was at stake, and determination had been increased, if that were possible, by the confidence apparently being shown in Spain by their expensively assembled opponents. One thing was for sure, Villa journeyed south, eager to quell Atletico's enthusiasm. Arrival in Spain should have been straightforward, until Dwight Yorke's West Indian passport created complications. Perhaps after all the Spaniards were cautious and were merely trying to keep him out.
You're not president of the football club, but we report that to York.
We've done well, thank you, Atlético.
After a short wait, the staff, the kit and the officials were all safely through customs. Dwight Yorke was still waiting. The intervention of Chairman Doug Ellis produced the necessary results, and finally Yorke was allowed to enter Spain and set to work in Madrid.
Yeah, just about. To check up my criminal record and thought, yeah, I just made it.
And there wasn't much that we were doing in the way of team pattern tonight, so it's just a question of everybody getting today out of their systems, really. We spent all day travelling. Most of the boys have been up fairly early this morning, and we were desperate to get out there and just have a fiddle with the balls. And as you saw, you know, there was a lot of enthusiasm amongst it, and in the end we had to call it a day because it was It was going too well, to be fair. You know, everyone's flying all over the place, and we had to put the reins on them a little bit and hold them back, try and save a bit for tomorrow night.
As I said, a new manager is coming. It's still the same players. Everybody just go about doing their job, and that's how it is. Obviously, a new manager, different ideas, and everybody's just enjoying themselves because it's a great place to come and play. As you can see, it's quite a lot of hype here, and this is what football is all about.
What's he all about? What's John Gregory all about?
Well, as I said, he's been here in the last 2 years. Well, he's been here 2 years before he went on to Wycombe Wanderers. So most of the players are familiar with his style. Obviously, the big difference is he's the leader now. He's going to dictate things, how he wants things to go. I think that's the big difference. But deep down inside, he's still pretty much the same type of guy, and a lot of fun in his training session. Everybody has a bit of laughter, but at the end of the day, result what matters. I mean, it's so important that we get a result like we have been doing in Europe.
Matchday itself brought a gentle loosener, nothing too strenuous, nothing too taxing. This was an exercise in finding a balance between the conservation of energy for the game and the alleviation of the tedium of a day in a Spanish hotel. Team selection was completed by the manager, there were no late fears, preparation was just about perfect.
Well, we just come here really just to get out of the hotel. I mean, the morning of a game, it's difficult to know what to do. Because we did work quite hard last night at the stadium, and you don't want to take too much out of your legs, especially in this heat. So I think it's just a case really of having a stretch and a walk around, and as you can see, everybody's very relaxed.
We've said all along we can't put our finger on why, you know, we've been up for the European games and not for the Premier, but you know, we'll be looking for another good result tonight. We'll be looking not to lose the game, I know that.
Just speaking to all of them individually, and it's not because I'm the manager, but you know, they really sense that they can get something tonight to take back to Villa Park, and we all know that we can score. We're all capable of scoring. Got some players within the side that are all capable of scoring goals on the night. So we're looking forward to the match itself and taking something back to Villa Park.
Lovely day in the sun. Hopefully it'll be as good as tonight.
It's hard for Yorkie. Trinidad and Tobago don't play that many internationals in Europe as such, so he's very much sort of on the European stage tonight, and I'm sure that he's going to respond well to it, because he does come alive for these European games.
Why do you always want me down?
And tonight, of course, you know, not only the whole of Britain are watching it, no doubt the whole of Europe are watching this game tonight. So you know, Dwight's got his chance to really show what he's capable of playing against Spanish internationals tonight. And I think it's a great opportunity for him just to, you know, if people aren't aware of Dwight Yorke at the moment throughout Europe, then I'm hoping after tonight they certainly will be.
It's not very often I get opportunity to play in Europe, obviously because of my background. Not like, obviously, Gareth Southgate, who's got the European experience behind him and that sort of stuff. So I look forward to this. It's going to be certainly different. I've been playing in Europe at this level for 2 years now, so I've got a little bit of experience behind myself, and hopefully I can use that. Obviously, playing in the Premiership against the best players there, that will entitle me to see how good I am here.
There's no doubt the Atlético faithful were fanatical. These colours adorned every street corner, and even experienced television and football figures were struck by the night's fervour. But while these players would be heavily backed, Villa had their own supporters.